how has it been kind of like balancing sharing your life on TV, but also wanting to keep things private? Because reality TV, like I feel like once you give people a glimpse, they want it all.
Oh yes.
My God.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's true. It's definitely difficult to balance. I feel like I've kind of found a way. Well, for a while, for years, I thought I found a way. And then I went through a very public breakup.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized I had no balance or control of my life whatsoever. And that was really difficult. And what keeps me going is when we meet our Bella Army and I meet these like women, little girls, men, little boys, and they tell me how they connect with me or how I help them change their life or get through something. And to me, that's when it's worth it because I mean, I think we're all seeing Kourtney Kardashian go through it right now.
Yeah.
And I actually feel so bad for her because I could see it in her eyes. And I remember when I would see that look in my eyes because you're being pushed to do a lot of things. And they kind of broke that fourth wall, which I liked, where they keep wanting from you. Like you see it with producers and the network. Like when you think you've given enough, they bite at your bones. When you've given them all your meat, like they're going for the bones. And you see like, what else do you want me to give? Like, can I have a little boundary in my life? Yeah. And so we've worked, I think, because I get to be with my family, my sister's so supportive that if I'm really frustrated, and the crew that we work with, if I'm having a really bad day and I'm like, I need space, they give me space. And thank God for that, because if I didn't have that, I don't know where I'd be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boundaries definitely doesn't exist in reality. You have to demand it. And you do get pushed to a point because sometimes, it's all moving so fast and it is reality. So it is going with your life and everything. And sometimes you just like one day you're just kind of like, wait a second, did I mean to give all of this? Because especially when you bring kids into it. And I think that's what I understood with Kourtney is like the minute you're a mom and your kids are a part of it, you become mama bear.
Right.
And it's just different. Like I'm so strict with Birdie on a lot. Like she can't constantly film. Like it's here and there. But you do have to set boundaries and you kind of forget about it until it's like too late.
Well, we have to relive everything.
Right.
Yeah. I don't mind reliving the good times, but damn, when you got to relive those bad times,
it's always like
they
we
film
talked about
and you
this.
watch
It's filmed.
it,
You have to wait months for everybody else to see it, and then everybody relives it.
Oh my gosh! Like this season, I have one night where I had way too many spicy skinny margaritas, and Artem and I got into our first like big fight, but it was like high school fight. And
super immature.
I had to see a clip of just what they're putting in the super teas. You know when you're drunk and your makeup's halfway off?
Yes.
And the stuff I'm saying, I'm looking at
on
myself.
the phone talking to me.
You're like, am I
humiliated.
17 again? Like, what is going on?
And I'm like, I can't believe I'm going to have to, I did this at my age. Then I'm going to relive it in front of the whole world. Everyone's going to have to see me drunk high school girl. Like freak out, like say terrible stuff with half makeup on.
But in your
face.
defense, Artem was immature in that situation.
He made me
he wasn't
snap.
and he wasn't even drunk.
If he wasn't being immature, I would not have snapped.
And people can relate to that. Like we watch it, everybody watches it, every girl watches it. It's like, okay, I've been there before. Nobody's going to judge you for that.
Yeah, thank God. I need to like think of a hashtag for that night.
Well,
so I like get people.
I was the drunk mediator, which doesn't say a lot. Like I was trying to, be help you guys out, and I can't even imagine.
I mean,
what
my Spanx were even showing on the back of my dress. Like I was wild, out of control, drunk.
And so it sounds like it's going to be a good season.
Yeah. So great. Looking forward to that episode.
Total Bellas, 2020. But you guys. So you left Total Divas, but then you kind of made some appearances this season. We saw the finale last night. You surprised everyone by going to Hawaii. Yeah. You talked a little bit about making a comeback.
Yeah. Ooh. I know, right?
What are we thinking?
Well, it's kind of like how like Rhonda closed out the episode by being like, nobody ever really retires from the WWE. So
no, and once you're a part of the family, you stay. Like, when we talked about adrenaline rush, you can't. The rush that we get as performers there, you can't get, I get chills. You can't get that anywhere else in the world, in whatever form of entertainment, even if you're a musician, because you go out there to wrestle someone, but you have the WWE universe, the Bella Army that is like electrifying. Like The Rock says it right? And you feel that energy, and we do it in 137 countries. And it's like,
more than that.
And then we have this ring, probably more than that now. We have this ring that's like a blank canvas, and you go out there and you just paint this story that you try to make a live crowd interact with. And we don't talk, so we're this Broadway with body slams, because it's not like we're singing or talking. Well, maybe some people might, but we're literally making people react on what we're doing in movement.
Right.
And it's just, There's nothing better than when you slam someone or you do this big move, or maybe you did some character work and then you do this move. And when a crowd freaks out, knowing in your head this is what you want them to react, you're like, I mean, it's like as if you won the lottery. It's crazy.
What if the crowd boos? What's that like?
Well, I mean, I love boos because I love being a bad guy. So
any reaction's good.
You never want them
they're
quiet.
invested with any reaction.
And you know, like New York, for instance, is known for cheering the bad guys and booing the good guys. So it's like you start to know your markets of where you're going to get cheered or booed, but that's what kind of makes it fun. What's the play along with it?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree. And I feel like too, if WWE didn't travel so much, I'm like, if they were in like one spot every week, I would totally still wrestle.
Yeah.
But it is hard to kind of, you know, grow a family and be traveling every week. And, but, you know, my husband still does it. And I'm always like, you know, unfortunately, Nikki with her neck, she can't ever get in the ring again. But, you know, my husband still wrestles. So sometimes I'm like, well, maybe I can get back with
pop
you.
in. Yeah.
Yeah. I can come join forces with you and take on some other couple.
Yeah.
Totally.
That would be amazing.